Notorious serial killer Robert Pickton was critically injured and is now in hospital. He was attacked at a Quebec prison on Sunday. The BC man has been serving a life sentence for murdering 6 women, although he was accused of killing many more. CTV's John Woodward has that story.
That's what I was slapping people for.
That's Robert Pickton admitting to an undercover officer in 2002 that he was one shy of 50 murders of vulnerable women in Vancouver's downtown east side. Many Indigenous, many drug users, so many Pickton doesn't appear to recognize the photos of them in a police interview.
I don't know. There's so many people coming out of my face, I don't know.
Pickton faced 27 first-degree murder charges. The Crown proceeded on 6. The evidence produced after an extensive search of his family's ramshackle farm in the Vancouver suburb of Port Coquitlam. His sentence, life in prison, most recently in Quebec's maximum security Port Cartier institution. On Tuesday, the Correctional Service of Canada said, "We can confirm that inmate Robert Pickton was involved in a major assault on May 19th. This assault did not involve any of our staff. The safety and security of institutions is paramount, and an investigation into what occurred is currently underway." Police in Quebec saying the 74-year-old Pickton is clinging to life in hospital. The suspect, a 51-year-old man who is still incarcerated.
Another inmate who had a history of assaulting people, had been in segregation for a while and had been released onto this specialized unit, and that he attacked Mr. Pickton.
Pickton was convicted in the death of Marnie Frey.
It's not a big, oh, thank God. There's so many more questions that have to be answered.
In telephone interviews from prison, Pickton hinted at a much wider story.
If I got on a stand or something, I could blow the whole thing apart.
But he chose not to take the stand. An inquiry into the case showed how few protections there were for his vulnerable victims, as well as some police mistakes that let him kill for longer. Pickton penned a book which briefly sold on Amazon. That prompted BC to enact a law against offenders profiting from their crimes. Frey says his lawyer told him the attack left Pickton brain dead, a sign his life sentence may be close to an end. John Woodward, CTV News.